Hi, my name is Blake McGee, and I'm the clarinet professor here at the University of Wyoming. This year's All-State etude number 1 is challenging mostly because of the speed and going over the upper break into the altissimo range. If you're not comfortable going into the altissimo range, look up some fingerings, but they should be all really normalized fingerings, nothing unusual. We don't need any alternates this year. Other years we've had exercises that needed a lot of alternate fingerings. So that's the good news. Get really strong at going over to high D, and then at the end, high E. You can zoom in and look at those fingerings or look at them up online. There's also a 5/8 section halfway through, which when you listen to the recording, you can play along and get a sense of how that will feel. Probably most of your practice time is going to go into bar 13, and then 14, 15, 16, really 13 to the end. That's probably the most challenging because you have to go over the lower break very quickly with the 16th notes in 13. So get really used to that left-handed B, D sharp. Maybe practice that in isolation a lot. A, B, D sharp. That's halfway, we're in the second beat of bar 13. Then at the end, the last two bars is going to be really critical that you learn those altissimo fingerings. Worst case, you might want to transpose it down an octave if you find the altissimo fingerings are too difficult. There's two recordings on this video. The first one I'm going to play slower with a metronome. So play along, use that as a practice tool. You can also slow down and speed up the video speed until I'm playing at about the speed that you are comfortable with. But the first one has the metronome clicking in the background, and that should help. And then the second video, or the second performance, I'm playing it at tempo. I hope this helps. All-State etude number 2, unlike the first etude, does have a few alternate fingerings you're going to have to learn in order to play this well. The first one occurs in bar 3. Notice there's a high C sharp over the altissimo range, and then we have this little triplet figure that's really an ornament, which means it needs to be played pretty quickly. And it's B, C sharp, B again. There's a way to play that with fluidity even though it's quick and over the break. So begin with the main C sharp fingering. Then for the ornament, figure a B, and then for the C sharp, play the side key here, back to B, and then finally B flat. So it's going to look like C sharp, B natural, alternate C sharp, B natural, B flat. I'll play it slowly and then in time. Get used to that fingering. It's only useful, that C sharp fingering, for when you're playing a quick passage. It's not stable enough to begin on that C sharp. But C sharp, B, side C sharp. The other measure that's pretty challenging from a fingering standpoint is bar 11. Here we need to begin on the right-handed B. We can't begin on the left-handed B, which is probably the most familiar. So right-handed B, left-handed C sharp, right-handed D sharp, E sharp, which is the same as F, and then we need to use this extra little key here. So it's like an F, and then we use our ring finger to play F sharp, A sharp, back to this F sharp with the alternate fingering, E sharp, D sharp, now finally left-handed B. So again, right-handed B to begin, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, same as F, alternate F sharp, A sharp, alternate F sharp, E sharp, D sharp, B. A real challenging set of fingerings, try playing them very slowly or actually saying the names of the notes while you play. I'm going to play it slowly a few times if you want to practice along to make sure you have all the right pitches. Master those 2 bars with those unusual fingerings, and the rest of it's about playing smoothly and beautifully, following the dynamics, making lots of shape, and really enjoying the sound as you make it, or as you perform this. I'm going to play it on this recording 1 time through at tempo. Feel free to play along, and again, change the video speed as you practice. I hope this was really helpful.